Hi, this is my final project for application development. I made a paper brokerage slash paper trading account called Vectra. To start off, when you launch the app, it takes you to this login page where you can either sign up or log in as an existing user. The sign up page is used based off the Rails template where you can enter in an email and it will validate that the email wasn't created. So we can first start off with an email that I know is already in the account and try to set it up. Since I've already made the account, it'll tell me that the password's already been taken. Instead, we'll make a new account using an email that has not been set up in the database yet and sign up. If the email is a valid email, it'll make a new account and take you back to the home page. You will then be able to press login and it'll take you to the home page of the brokerage account where it displays the fact that you're signed in. You can sign out, edit your profile, and it'll display welcome back, whoever the user is. You'll have an initial balance of $0 as of May 14, 2024, which is the time of this recording. From here, you can look at this section under account information and press create account to create a new paper trading account. It'll have a unique ID based off all the other accounts. For example, this one is account number 6 as there are 5 other account IDs under different users. When you create an account, you'll start off with an initial holding value of $100,000 and $100,000 in cash, and you'll have $0 in holding value. Below this, you can see the holding section where it displays the tickers, number of shares, current share price, current balance, purchase price, and the gain/loss for all the tickers that you hold, the assets that you hold. Here you can see, since we just created the account, we have no holdings. In this section, current share price is calculated using an API, and the gains/loss is also used calculating the stored price that you purchased the asset at, along with the current trading value of that. From here, we can go and press this to trade shares. We can enter a ticker that we'd like, and it has to be a valid ticker, otherwise it won't go through. For example, it defaults to Apple, but if you enter an invalid ticker, it'll tell you it's not a valid ticker and you have to enter something valid. For example, here we can type in Tesla, which is the ticker for Tesla. We can place an order to buy and press choose stock. Here it'll auto-populate the maximum number of shares that you can buy, but if I try to buy this, it'll give an error because you can only buy a integer value of shares. For example, we'll buy 200 shares at the current price of 175.55 cents, and we have cash available of $100,000. We'll create the order, and it'll take us to the home, where we can now see that we have a ticker under Tesla, 200 shares at the current share price of 177.55, and a current balance of $35,000 of Tesla. There's no gain or loss since we just bought it, and the share price hasn't been updated yet. We can see now that we have a total holding value of $35,510 and the cash balance has been adjusted to match. We can do this again. Say, let's want to buy Apple, and we'll buy 100 shares at $187.43 for Apple, and this amount of cash we have left over. Now, once again, we can go and try to buy more Apple stock, but instead, we try to enter more than the amount of cash we have available, and it'll tell us that the value is too large. We can press go home, and we'll be taken back to the home page. Now, what we can do is we can sell some shares. We have Apple, and we can choose that stock. We have 100 shares, and let's say we want to sell 20 shares at the current price of $187.43 with this much cash available. Now you can see that there are only 80 shares, which are 100 minus 20, at the current share price and shows the current balance. The total holding value and the cash available has been adjusted to account for this as well. Once again, we can go and sell and try to sell some stock that we do not own. If this happens, it'll tell you that it is not a valid ticker and there'll be an error in input. Now we can go back and we can sell Tesla. We have 200 shares of Tesla, and we want to sell 50. And we create that order. Now, you can see that everything here has been updated to reflect that price. If we want to create a new account to add more total balance, which are displayed up here, we we can press create account, and we'll have a unique account with its own cash balance and own holdings listed underneath that account, and the total holding value of under encephalisUSC.edu will be updated to reflect the total holding values of all your accounts. You can do the same and delete this account that we just had. This will be updated and it will remove that account that we have in the entire system. The point of this project is that trading in the stock market is really risky. In order to actually learn and test out your theses in practice, you can use a paper trading account to place orders at the current market price and keep track of your gain and loss and your holding value, assuming you're trading real money. Once you have enough practice doing trading in this type, then you can trade real money in a real brokerage account off of Vectra. That's my project. Thank you so much for listening.